The day was supposed to be a celebration of our love, or at least a symbolic reaffirmation of it. We were at a quaint lakeside chapel, sunlight spilling through the tall windows, flowers perfectly arranged, soft music filling the air. Friends and family gathered, smiling, cameras ready to capture the moment. My wife had insisted on a vow renewal, claiming it would strengthen our bond, remind us of the years we'd shared, and celebrate the family we'd built. I was nervous but excited. I had rehearsed my vows, chosen my words carefully, and thought deeply about the commitment we had made all those years ago. I expected a joyful moment, a reaffirmation of the promises we had made in front of loved ones. And then it happened. She turned to me with that same confident, radiant smile I had once adored. But instead of soft words of love, she looked me directly in the eyes and said, "I never actually loved you. Not even at the start." Time stopped. The room froze. Her words echoed in my ears, sharp and precise, cutting through years of memories, laughter, and shared life. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Friends blinked in disbelief. Family stiffened, unsure whether they had heard correctly. I stared at her, processing. My mind raced. Part of me wanted to scream, to yell, to make her feel the pain she had inflicted in that moment. Another part, colder and calmer, realized that raw emotion would be her victory. She thrived on drama and manipulation. If I reacted impulsively, I would give her the power she craved. Instead, I smiled faintly, my voice steady, calm, deliberate. I said, "Thank you for finally being honest." The crowd shifted uncomfortably, unsure of what would happen next. I excused myself politely, walking out of the chapel while she blinked in surprise, not understanding the calm fury I was channeling. I knew at that moment that revenge would not be a spectacle. It would be strategic, measured, and unavoidable. Weeks passed as I meticulously collected evidence of her infidelity over the years. Text messages, secret emails, hidden photographs, financial discrepancies, all compiled carefully and organized. I also consulted a lawyer to prepare divorce papers, custody arrangements, and financial protections. I made sure every step was deliberate, every move calculated. When she tried to maintain her arrogance and charm, claiming she was misunderstood, I remained calm. I did not respond with anger or tears. I let her words and actions and the evidence I had gathered speak for themselves. Then came the moment to deliver the final blow. I arranged a private gathering with family and close friends under the pretense of a celebratory dinner. When everyone was present, I revealed the extent of her deception. Every affair, every lie, every betrayal was presented calmly, methodically, with evidence that could not be disputed. Her face went pale. She tried to speak, to explain, to manipulate the situation, but the weight of the truth crushed her. The power she had wielded with lies and charm evaporated instantly. The very moment she had tried to humiliate me at the vow renewal became the catalyst for her complete downfall. The divorce proceedings moved swiftly. Custody arrangements were fair, protecting the children while ensuring she could not manipulate or influence them with her deceit. Financial settlements were structured carefully, ensuring that her attempts to benefit from manipulation would fail. Every asset and every account was accounted for, every legal safeguard put in place. Over time, the emotional weight lifted. I had reclaimed my home, my dignity, and my life. The woman who had once proclaimed she never loved me faced consequences that were thorough, inevitable, and undeniable. Her charm and arrogance had been replaced with shame, panic, and loss. The lesson was clear. Revenge is most effective not in public outbursts, but in careful, calculated action that ensures those who betray you face consequences they cannot evade. Her moment of cruelty at the vow renewal became the turning point, setting in motion a sequence of events that restored balance and justice to my life. Months later, life regained a sense of calm. I focused on my children, my work, and rebuilding a life grounded in honesty and trust. My wife was gone from our home, stripped of the control she had once assumed was hers. The vow renewal, meant to celebrate love, had instead revealed betrayal, And in that revelation, in the calm execution of justice and reclaiming of my life, I achieved a revenge that was deliberate, irreversible, and satisfying. She had declared she never loved me. I proved that love, when replaced with wisdom, strategy, and patience, can restore dignity and deliver consequences that speak louder than any words ever could.